Have you ever felt lost, searching for purpose in a world that seems to have forgotten its moral compass? Imagine a leader who could speak directly to your heart, igniting a flame of hope and courage within you. That leader was St. John Paul II, a man who transformed the Catholic Church and touched millions of lives across the globe. Welcome to the Heart of Catholicism YouTube channel, the Catholic Path to Peace, where God's faith changes our lives. John Paul II earned the title Father of the Youth for his extraordinary ability to connect with young people on a deeply personal and spiritual level. Unlike many religious figures, he spoke in a language that resonated with the younger generation, emphasizing hope, courage, and personal responsibility. His impact extended far beyond the Catholic Church, influencing global discussions on morality, freedom, and human dignity. Through his outreach, he redefined the Church's relationship with modern society, bridging the gap between ancient traditions and contemporary challenges. Born Karol Wojtyła in 1920, John Paul II's early life was marked by tragedy and struggle. Growing up in Poland during World War II, he faced the loss of his parents and brother, enduring the hardships of Nazi occupation and later communist control. These experiences shaped his worldview and instilled in him a deep empathy for the oppressed. Despite the dangers, he pursued his calling to the priesthood, studying in secret seminaries during Nazi rule. This period of adversity fueled his later mission to defend freedom and human dignity on the world stage. In 1978, Karol Wojtyła's election as Pope John Paul II marked a historic moment for the Catholic Church. As the first non-Italian pope in 450 years, his ascension signaled a new era of renewal and global outreach. From the outset, John Paul II's papacy aimed to restore faith, emphasize human dignity, and encourage the Church to face modern challenges with confidence and openness. One of John Paul II's most significant legacies was his profound connection with youth. In 1985, he founded World Youth Day, an event that would bring together millions of young people from across the globe in a celebration of faith and community. Through these gatherings and his direct communication style, he challenged young people to live with courage, defend truth, and embrace their responsibilities in shaping the future. His famous words, "Do not be afraid," open wide the doors to Christ, continue to inspire and motivate new generations of believers. As a champion of human dignity and freedom, John Paul II played a crucial role in resisting communism, particularly in his native Poland. His support for movements like Solidarity helped inspire peaceful resistance against Soviet oppression. Throughout his papacy, he consistently advocated for religious freedom, the value of human life, and the importance of moral responsibility in politics and society. John Paul II's global impact was unparalleled. With over 100 pastoral visits, he became one of the most traveled leaders in history, personally reaching out to people across continents. His efforts to bridge divides between different faiths and cultures fostered dialogue and promoted peace. By giving a human face to the papacy, he made the Catholic Church more accessible and relevant to people worldwide. The Pope's life was not without challenges. In 1981, he survived a near-fatal assassination attempt, and his first public response was to forgive his attacker, a powerful demonstration of mercy that touched hearts around the world. In his later years, despite battling Parkinson's disease, he remained active in his duties. His perseverance through illness showed young people the value of faith in times of weakness and the dignity that can be found in suffering. John Paul II's canonization in 2014 recognized his holiness, leadership, and the miracles attributed to him. His emphasis on youth inspired countless vocations, new Catholic movements, and a culture of active participation among young people in the Church. Today, his writings, speeches, and the tradition of World Youth Day continue to be vital elements of Catholic life, inspiring new generations to engage with their faith actively. The relevance of John Paul II's message endures in our current times of uncertainty. His teachings about human dignity, truth, and perseverance speak directly to new generations facing complex global challenges. He often said that young people are not just the future, but the present of the church, empowering them to take active roles in shaping their communities and the world around them. St. John Paul II is remembered not only as a global leader, but as a personal mentor and guide for millions of young people. His legacy lives on through his teachings on leadership, love, faith, and the pursuit of truth. Across generations and cultures, he continues to inspire individuals to live with purpose, courage, and unwavering faith. As we reflect on the life and legacy of St. John Paul II, we're reminded of the power of faith to transform lives and shape history. His journey from a young man in occupied Poland to a global spiritual leader shows us that with courage and conviction, we can overcome even the most daunting challenges. John Paul II's message to the youth, to be bold, to seek truth, and to live with purpose remains as relevant today as it was during his papacy. In a world that often seems divided and uncertain, the example of John Paul II offers hope and guidance. He showed us that faith is not passive, but a call to action to stand up for human dignity, to build bridges between cultures, and to be a force for good in our communities. His life reminds us that each of us, regardless of age or background, has the potential to make a profound impact on the world around us. As we close this reflection on the father of the youth, let us carry forward his spirit of hope, courage, and love. May we, like John Paul II, open wide the doors of our hearts to Christ and to one another, embracing our role in building a world of peace, justice, and faith. Remember, in the words of this great saint, the future starts today, not tomorrow. Let us go forth with renewed purpose, inspired by the legacy of St. John Paul II, to be the change we wish to see in the world.